Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In Flows Learning series, we will understand how we can automate different business processes through flows. So we will learn all the concepts through different business scenarios. So in this video, I'm taking one business scenario. So let's go and get started. So the scenario is like sales team is looking for some automation as they are capturing the deal value in the custom field. The field name is deal value, and after the lead conversion, they want to show the deal value on the amount field on the opportunity object after the lead conversion. So amount field is the standard field available on the opportunity object, but Salesforce has a limitation. We cannot achieve this automation through field mapping, as Salesforce does not allow custom field mapping to standard field mapping. So to achieve this automation, we will use flows to assign deal value on the lead object to the standard field amount on the opportunity object. So let's go and get started. So here is the pre-work that we have to do in order to build our flow. So I'll be creating two custom fields. The field name will be deal value on the lead and opportunity object. Then I'll map the deal value field on the lead and the opportunity object. So the mapping will float the value from the lead object to opportunity object after the conversion. So let's see and understand each and everything. So I'm going into my practice org where I'll demonstrate you with the configuration. So, okay, I'm going to setup and going to object manager and look for the lead object. So first I'll be creating the custom field on lead object, and then I'll be creating the same field on the opportunity object. So I'm clicking on new, and the data type will be currency as we want to store the value. Okay, and the currency data type next. So name we want to give as deal value. I'm keeping the length as 18 and no decimal places. So field name will auto populate, and this will be the API name of the field. Let's go on to the I'm keeping the default field level security. So make sure that it should be visible to the system admin, and I'll be keeping the field on the layout on the lead object. So I'm saving the custom field. So our custom field has been created on the lead object. You can see deal value, and deal value underscore underscore C is the API name. And now I'm going to object manager again and look for the opportunity object. So I'll be creating the same field on the opportunity object, and make sure that everything should be same, and the data type would be currency, and I'm keeping the same name deal value, and the length is also 18, and keeping the default field level security. Make sure that this is visible for the system admin, and I'm not keeping this field on the layout as this is not required, and so I'm just will remove later on. So I'll just keep it on the layout first to make you understand how the deal value will flow after the lead conversion onto the deal value which is available on the opportunity object. So just save it, and now go to the lead object again, and I'm going to the object manager looking for the lead object. So I'm going on to the fields and relationship. Here is a uh, button for the map and map lead fields. So click on that and you can see you can map on the account, contact and opportunity the lead fields. So we are interested on the opportunity lead to opportunity fields. So we have deal value you can see, and in the drop down you can see the deal value is appearing, but there is no amount field. So that's why we have to build this configuration through flows. So I'm mapping this deal value field onto the opportunity field. So save the record and just refresh your app. And what we'll do, we'll go onto the lead object and go to any lead record. What we will do, so go to the detail section and the deal value should populate here. Okay, so you can see it is available on the page layout, and I'm giving any value here 345, say, and saving the record. So now I will convert this lead into contact, account, contact and opportunity, and we want to see whether the deal value is flowing to the opportunity or not, right, after the conversion. So I'm converting into all these three records. So here is the opportunity record you can see, and let's go on to the detail section and see whether the deal value is coming here or not. So you can see the deal value that we have provided in on the lead before conversion was 345, and it's um, float or move to the opportunity object after the conversion. But we are interested in moving this deal value onto the amount. So but through mapping we could not do it. So now we will configure our flow, and then later we will remove this field from the layout as it is not required. It will be confusing to the sales team because they'll be seeing the deal value and the amount, and basically that will give confusion to the team. So I'm going on to the setup again, going to the home, and in the quick find I will look for the flows and click on flows, and I'll go for the new flow. So as you see that we want to trigger our flow when the record is being created. In our case, the opportunity record is created and we want to update before the record is being created. So the record trigger flow should be the option for our flow, and so I'll choose the free form flow. So that will give you an idea, like we can see elements and the manager section, and we can create the new resource here, and all the elements will appear if you look for the free form, and it will be easy to pull any elements onto the canvas. So record trigger flow, so this will be the starting point, so we have to edit it. So let's edit. So this the select the object whose record triggered the flow when they are creating. So our object is opportunity, and when you want to trigger the flow, so when the record is being created, so we want to trigger this flow when the opportunity record is created. So the first option is there selected, so we don't have to do anything, and any condition if you want to mention. So in our case, when the we are interested in when the deal value has some value in it, right? So look for the deal value. So here's the deal value, and deal value is null equals to false. So when deal value has, when opportunity object has deal value in it, and means if there is any value in it, then only we want to, trigger this flow, right? So we are just filtering our condition, and here are the, whether you want to optimize the flow for fast field update or action related records. So in our case, we want to update the field on the record that triggered the flow to run. So opportunity, we triggered the flow on the opportunity object, and we want to update the field before uh, the record is being created, yeah, right? So this is a high performance flow, runs before the record is being saved to the database. So basically, this is a before flow trigger, and we want to perform our operation before the record is actually saved to the database. So we'll choose this option and click on done. And now what we have to do, uh, we have to, assign the value of the deal value to the uh, account field, right? So we'll use the assignment operator, and we'll, pull the assignment element and pull it on the canvas and drop it here, and we'll just name it as assign deal value onto account field account field. So just always remember, give the naming convention, meaningful name to the labels, right? So because whenever you are returning to a flow and anybody is, reading the flow, that they can understand if they have to make any changes in the future, or do any work in the existing flows. So you can give some description as well. Assign deal value on to the lead onto the account field um, before uh, before record creation, right? So just give like this, and make sure, so we'll be using the, the global variable on the for the opportunity object on which on which the flow has been triggered. So we'll select the amount field. So always remember, you have to, give the uh, select the, basically select the field on which you want to assign. It should be on the left, right? And equals to the value that you want to assign. Again, use the global variable for the opportunity object that Salesforce has created for this flow. So uh, select that record, and look for the deal value that you want to assign onto the amount field. So it's simple, right? So click on done. So, and we have to connect these two elements, and we are done with the flow. So let's save it and give meaningful name. So for the naming convention, always start with the uh, object on which you are, building your flow. In our case, opportunity was the object, and you are setting account uh, account uh, sorry, amount field amount field set amount from deal value. So I think this name looks good, and we can understand, like, we are setting amount from the deal value. And if you want to give any description, you can give the description. Set amount field from the deal value field before record creation. So our flow is being created. Now and I have saved the flow as well and given the meaningful name to this flow, and I'm activating this flow. Okay, so in order to test this, we can also debug, and as it is a simple flow, we'll just, test it from the UI directly, and just refresh and reload your page, right? So what you have to do, again, go to the lead object, lead tab, and look for any lead record, go to the detail section, and so put any deal value here. So suppose I'm placing 4567 as the deal value and saving the record. Now I will convert this lead into account, contact, and opportunity, and this will be the opportunity name. And if you want to, change the if you want to change the name of the opportunity, you can also change it, but I'll keep as is and convert the lead into account, contact, and opportunity, and go to this opportunity record. You can see that it's been updated onto the account, and you can see the deal value is being populated over here as well onto the amount field. So sales team was interested, when they're converting the opportunity, the deal value should flow to the amount field. So we are good with our flow, but now, as I said, like we have deal value as well and amount, and the same value is being reflected in this value in this field and the standard field level. So we'll just remove this deal value from the page layout. So I think that will be, good UI input as far as the sales team is concerned, right? So what we will do, we'll go on to the object manager again, and look for the opportunity object, and go to page layout. So go to page layout assignments, since we are not sure which page layout is being assigned to which profile. So system admin is using opportunity layout. So go to the opportunity layout, and so you can see the deal value is there. Now I'm removing this field from the page layout and uh, saving the page layout. So this should basically remove this field from the page layout. So let's go and see whether the field has been removed from the page layout or not. So I'm reloading this page and go to detail. So it has not updated as of now, but maybe after 5 minutes or 10 minutes down the line, the page layout changes will reflect here. So sometimes when you immediately changes and reload your page, it doesn't show up immediately, but after few minutes your changes gets reflected. Let me refresh it again, but this should work after a few minutes. I have experienced this uh, in while practicing in the practice org, and it doesn't show immediately, but you got an idea, like you know uh, we have removed from the opportunity layout, and the later that this field deal value will not appear here, but whenever we are converting the lead, the deal value will populate onto the amount field. So let me know if you have any doubt or any question or any feedback, or if you have better suggestion in order to automate this business process. So I will take your idea, and we can build better flows in future. So stay connected for more videos, and I will come up with more business scenarios in coming videos. So I will catch you up in my next video. Thank you.